sin. Screech off person SFX. Cold and dark, cockpit lit by CRT glow. Flap still zero, banter ricochets off Plex. Kentucky grin under Captain Shadow. 5 it's cued, roulette of meme and metal. John submission, nosedive straight to dread. Drum teacher fingers tap the armrest pedal. Chooses the winner, 1,000 points are fed. Geo guess God circle the globe. NFL jersey bounty hiding indoors. Words on stream if the schedule's loose. Then throttle slide toward descent's roll. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel displays. Flare the dream, Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. Timeshare ads scroll across the MFD. One room, no walls, such premium sleaze. Energy drink sloshes in 0G. Bit crushed logo screams, please don't sneeze it.
Ninja Tower checks the glide. Brace yourself, codes the scorecard right. Dr. Devious plots in neon spite. Unbearable floats through stall spin night. Nerdroid locates the hidden sign. Raven wing dragon slips the time. Bittersweet clips that nosedive fine. Peace and Jado keep chat in line.
Dream theater fills the cabin PA. Seinfeld punchlines loop on delay. Beach band echoes ride the replay. Retro sprites frame a twilight bay. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel display. Flare the dream, Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll
hippest cat in creation. He's the Alpha, the Omega, A to Z.
Check.
Take control. Take control.
Check one.
I'm a scat man.
Two. Excuse me, hold on. Don't know why I had to clear my throat. What's going on? Brace has the night off. Walk, evening. Clorix, evening. Mr. Mixty, evening. Jadot, evening. Magellan, good evening. John, evening. Bittersweet, sniped. E-Rock, evening. Evening, Bittersweet. What's going on, Bittersweet? Oh my gosh. How are we doing? Here we go. Blossom says Project Hail Mary is actually an inspiration to me already as someone who disliked The Martian because it's a reminder that we all start from somewhere and ideally we all improve over time. This is just a lot more interesting than The Martian ever was. Wait till you see where it goes.
We just become best friends.
What it does.
53 months.
I'll be very
Almost a whole
curious
year.
your opinion when everything's done. It is absolutely one of my favorite books. And I don't really read, so it's not like I have a ton that I can compare it to. It's one of those that, yeah, I just can't, I don't want to spoil it. It's just too good. It's absolutely too good. Magellan, good evening. Raven, thank you for the 53 months on your way to 1 year. So close, Raven. You're very new to sci-fi. You're way more, I'm sure, experienced with reading anything than I am.
Reset!
You're way more of a reader than I am. It's just such a good book, and the author of that Afternoon Reset, the author of that book loves to do a lot of details. Like in The Martian, there were pages that I would just skim over when he would do the science stuff, and I'm pretty sure he does some of that science stuff in this book as well. But it's still just, I don't know. There's so much good stuff in it. Let's see. What are you talking about? The movie was enjoyable. Oh, are you talking about The Martian? Cannonball, good evening. You're right, Renaissance. Sciencey stuff in Project Hail Mary feels a lot more integrated instead of, here's some stuff I learned. Okay. I mean, I'm glad that's the case. I don't recall a lot. I just remember loving so much about it. And my daughter has read it, my wife has read it, and I've read it. 3 of the 4 in our family have read that book, and we all loved it. My daughter was really like, it's one of her favorite books, and she reads all the time. So yeah, I can't wait to see what you think about it. Cannonball, good evening. Hope you all had a good day today. My dog is not going to read it, no. No, it probably is Magellan. You haven't read it to Astro and Sammy? No, Blossom beat you, Walk. Maybe I'll read it on stream. Maybe I'll read it for all of you. I don't think you'd like that. But yeah, I hope you all had a good day. I have already, as you can see in the bottom left, I've already gotten this plane up and running. And the reason is this is a little longer flight. I didn't quite realize that when I created this company route. I wanted to leave from a pretty large airport and be able to go into Princess Juliana, and Nassau just kind of worked out. It says airtime on this flight is 2:17, which is longer than normal. So I've already started up the plane. I already have Beyond ATC going. I'm ready to taxi. I just wanted to kind of get things moving. So if you were kind of waiting for me, just know that I'm already getting ready to go. I just thought this would be a neat place. I just thought this would be a neat place to fly out of. And then Princess Juliana, obviously, I guess this will be our first Caribbean company route ever. Blossom asked if your dog read it. Didn't beat me anything. Oh, you want me to read it to Astro and Sammy? Yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense. Well, I acknowledge your question was different from mine. I also savor the idea of being first. Yeah, so this will be, I think this will be a good flight. I don't have the other Princess Juliana airport that I had in 2020. I'm not sure where I got it from. I couldn't remember. So, it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna get off the ground, and then I'm gonna talk to you all a little bit about my gig last night. There were some interesting things that happened. So I'm gonna talk to you about that. I think you'll like part of it at least. And then we're gonna do videos and geo, and this is a longer flight, so probably have to come up with some different in-flight entertainment as well. It was a church camp, Blossom. I'll explain it in a second, but yeah, we were playing for high schoolers at a church camp. Oh, I don't know about new stuff, John. I don't think it'll be new stuff. I don't think it'll be new. Isn't that the one people get knocked over from takeoffs at the beach? Yes, and now they've added like a road or something to prevent people from being like right up on the fence. Let me turn it up a little bit. What's going on, Happy? How are you doing? You can get right up on the fence? See, I thought they added like some sort of drive that made it to where if you were on the beach, you weren't on the fence. What did I do wrong? It said initialize weight, but I thought I already did. I think it's okay. So I've already put in squawk. We've already gotten clearance. Engines are on. They're giving us vectors out of here. I have the co-pilot still talking to them. So let's do it.
Fligety 0632, request taxi.
Fligety 0632, runway 14 taxi via hotel.
Runway 14 taxi via hotel, Fligety 0632.
So yeah, we're going to be off the ground way quicker than normal. I wanted to get it started off stream. I loaded in on somebody too, so I had to restart and load in somewhere else. Make sure your LRM is open. But that was you, Mr. MixT. Yeah, I reset. You're the only person here who does not own this game. Oh, I bet you're not the only person. There goes Mr. MixT. I spent a little time last night or earlier today taking some of the ROMs off of my RetroPie and putting them on my Steam Deck, because I play retro games on my Steam Deck as well. So I spent a little time doing that and seeing how they work. They worked fine. Other than that, I wrote some music and had drumline rehearsal earlier tonight, and now we're here. Oh, tomorrow we're doing challenges, because tomorrow's the last stream for like a week and a half. Because the next stream after that would be Sunday, like June 29th. like 10 days from tomorrow. Oh no, I can keep going. So I have to do the challenges tomorrow. Oh, they're on there, Renaissance. They're on there. I just don't play them. What I did is I took all the arcade games from the RetroPie, because there's like 2,700 on the RetroPie. I only had like 800 or something on the Steam Deck. So I copied all the ones from the RetroPie and like tripled my arcade games. And then I went on and took all the Nintendo DS games and put all the Nintendo DS games from the RetroPie onto the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck is a touch screen. And so the Nintendo DS games work really well on it. I didn't really mess around with anything else. I'm not going to play like Intellivision games or ColecoVision games on my Steam Deck. You know, if you need a keyboard, which I have a keyboard hooked up, but if I'm traveling, it's a waste of time. I'd rather have games that I can play while I'm traveling with it.
Fligety 0632. Contact Nassau Tower 119.5.
Contact Tower 119.5, Fligety 0632.
So, John, on the Steam Deck, you get something called EMU Deck. EMU for emulation. EMU Deck. It is a great emulator because it's a front end that you get for the Steam Deck that has all the cores that you use, RetroArch being one of them. Hold on. So when you download RetroArch, or when you download EMU Deck, it downloads all the cores that you would need to emulate pretty much anything. And then it shows you, when you go into desktop mode on your Steam Deck, it shows you where to put your ROMs in each console's folder, and then you're done. It configures all the controls for you. It makes it really easy. It's really good, and the screen on the Steam Deck is good. The controls are great. It's a great way to play retro games.
Fligety 0632, Nassau Tower, wind 140 at 8, fly runway heading runway 14, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading runway 14, cleared for takeoff, Fligety 0632.
There's some really good videos online too if you have any questions of how to use EMU Deck. Anybody that owns a Steam Deck that wants to play retro games should absolutely have EMU Deck on there. And now they've gotten it to where it updates within the app easily, because it's one of those that you have to go into desktop mode to download and then create it as a non-game in your Steam library. But it works really well. Let's go.
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it!
All right, Chewie, punch it.
Punch it! Punch it, we can beat him.
Punch it. Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of
Dang, Icy, that sucks. Why? Why?
Punch it, Huxley! Punch that shit! Punch it!
Punch it! Punch it, Bishop! Punch that shit! Punch it, punch it, punch
Rotate.
Punch it, go!
Take it, punch it, punch it, punch the gas! Punch it, punch it, punch it! It's gonna drive! Punch it, punch it!
I just wanted to see the water. Is that Atlantis over there?
Fligety 0632, contact Nassau departure 125.3.
Contact Nassau departure 125.3, Fligety 0632. Nassau departure, Fligety 0632, 1,700 feet.
Fligety 0632, Nassau departure identified. Climb to 18,000 feet, altimeter 3018.
Climb to 18,000 feet, altimeter 3018, Fligety 0632.
2 towers with the interconnecting bridge is Atlantis. On the left. No. Right there on the right. I see it. Yeah, that's cool. My terrain level of detail is so low. Look how bad that is. So I can have good frames. It's just made that ground look so bad. But the water looks good.
How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me, I guarantee.
What's up, Gumbo? I don't think there's a discontinuity ahead. The OLED Steam Decks are out of stock. Huh, really? I wonder what the holdup is. Guess I can't get parts at the cost they need to get them at. Yeah, everything is turned down for me to get 40 frames. Small indie company. Yeah, Steam. Small indie company.
Fliggity 0632, clear direct Bozar. Resume on navigation.
Cool, I'm already on my way there.
Roger, heading direct Boza, then resume own navigation, Fliggity 0632. Thanks.
Yeah, I figured that was the case, John. Supply chain issues. Yeah, it's probably more than that. I think the Steam Deck is really, really nice. I typically don't use it as a handheld, although when we were flying to Vegas, I've played quite a few games on the airplane, which was really nice. But I also like to be able, like when we go to a hotel, I like to be able to hook it up with the dock to your TV. So like when we go to the Luxor, I took the Steam Deck because I used it on the plane, and then I just connected it to the TV in the hotel. So all those games that are on it, you know, whether they're Steam games or the retro games that we use with EmuDeck, any of those retro games, like Miss Flig and I, we ended up beating Sunset Riders. We played co-op there in the hotel one night. What controller do you use? PS4. Miss Flig has a purple 8-bit do or 8-bit do, whatever controller that we used as the Player 2 controller, and so we both played Sunset Riders co-op and got all the way through it. I don't think I'd ever beaten that arcade game. We played like a shooter in one, but yeah, it just works so well. Yeah, it's just so good. Oh, I know what I was going to pull up. Let me show you something. Hold on. I use mine as a tablet/mobile computer. I use it in place of an old Android tablet. So, what do you use it as a tablet? Like as a browser, web browser? Because right now on the monitor that I have, that I usually use up here for the creator dashboard for Twitch, I usually have the Mac connected to this. But I disconnected it, and I installed a browser on the Steam Deck, and I'm using it in desktop mode. And voila, I have the dashboard up here going through the Steam Deck instead on the same monitor. So it looks all the same. It's just not going through Mac anymore. It's going through Steam Deck. So I don't know what you're using it for as a tablet. Usually watch YouTube.
Contact Nassau Center 125.7.
Wow. You use 95% of your time in desktop mode.
Fliggity 0632.
But you can so I added my browser
0632
as a non-game.
5,600 feet for 18,000 feet direct Bosa.
Hold on. I added the browser as a non-game in gaming mode. So if I'm in the actual gaming mode, I can still browse if I want. However, the resolution works way better in desktop mode than in gaming mode. In gaming mode, for some reason, it wants to use the crappy resolution. But when it's in desktop mode, it's really clear. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll just use it in desktop mode. But you're using it to watch YouTube. I mean, I'm doing that on this monitor. I watched YouTube the other night on this monitor with the Steam Deck. But I just don't do it handheld. I've installed Spotify, Discord, a weather radar app. Huh. Spotify and Discord. Interesting. Because, see, if I'm on an airplane and I do Spotify, I'd have to have stuff downloaded. And I don't have anything on Spotify downloaded, and can you download? I guess you can. I don't know. Okay. So I guess if I'm going to play a game on the airplane or something and I want to be able to listen to music, I can do that. Well, let me tell you all, you want to hear a quick story? I think you're going to like this one. I think you're going to like it's kind of quick. It's not that crazy, but it happened last night. Last night, I did my gig, and I put some pictures in Discord, and when we were told that we were doing a gig for high schoolers, like 40 to 50 high schoolers at a church camp, I thought, well, this will be interesting, because most of the music we do, they've never heard of. Even the popular old music, they probably haven't heard of. But I'm just going to tell you that last night at that gig, those high schoolers were literally one of, if not the best audiences I've ever played for in that band. They were so into it. I couldn't believe it. They were standing up. Here's the cool thing. They didn't give them any chairs to sit in. Like, they had chairs set up, because one of the pictures I put in Discord had a bunch of chairs. They moved those over. They put them against the wall. They had, like, beach balls that they were hitting and stuff, but they were all really, they were all really close to being at the stage. Every time something happened, they would scream. Like if there was a saxophone solo, or if one of the girls started to sing, or anything, if the pan player had a solo, they would just scream for them. They would cheer for them. We weren't really used to that. Anytime there was like call and response, yes, Clorix, they were, absolutely. Anytime there was a call and response, like Brown Eyed Girl, where you sha na 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 la ti da, they were singing right along. We did Listen to the Music by, was it the Doobie Brothers? They don't know that song. Most of them, you could tell, didn't know that song. But when you go, whoa, whoa, listen to the music, when you sing that over and over and over and over, they'll figure out the words. And there's a part in the middle of that song where we stop playing and we let the crowd sing it. Well, we've only done this song like twice now, and they belted it. They belted it. Couldn't believe it. I mean, high schoolers just yelling it. I was like, this is unbelievable. So they were fantastic. Everyone in the band loved playing for them. They thoroughly enjoyed it. We had staff members come up to us after and say, it was probably the best thing they've ever seen or had happen at this camp, because a lot of these kids are returning members, and And, they try to bring in acts and things for them to see, but it's usually mostly activities and whatnot. Yeah, it was great. And here's what was really funny, too. One of the guys in the audience, one of the staff members, said my first and last name after the gig was over, and I turned around. I didn't really recognize him. He told me his name, and I remembered his name. He was in my competitive drum line, in the indoor drum line that we used, that we competed nationally 9 years ago. He played bass drum, and he recognized me and saw me, and so I talked with him, and it was just really crazy. It was really crazy. So fast forward, and is he the one who hired the band? No. So the reason we played at this thing, for those that don't know, the reason we played at this event was because our pan player, his parents run this event. The pan player's parents run it.
Give me all the bacon and eggs.
Yeah. Can we start all the stories from the beginning?
Do you understand?
It just started bacon. You're in time for the good story. So yeah, our pan player was the reason we got the gig, because they hired us. So this camp was up in the mountains, and it was dark we were done at like 10 o'clock p.m. It was dark. It was rainy, foggy. And so I got my car packed and I drove down the mountain. It's a lot of hills, large hills, small mountains, whatever. And got on the main road, and the main road is pretty much a straight stretch for about 20 miles. It's just a highway that's just kind of straight, nothing crazy. I'm just driving. My parents wanted to call me to wish me a happy birthday. Yesterday was my birthday. And my parents didn't have a chance to talk to me because I was so busy with the gig. I got to the gig at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Like, happy birthday, Clorix says. Yeah, Raven. Yeah, yesterday was. I didn't stream on my birthday. I couldn't. I had a gig. Thank you all. So my parents wanted to call me and wish me a happy birthday. And they hadn't been able to talk to me because I was doing sound check and the gig and packing up. And
Whose birthday is it? Someone gets a spanking.
Yeah, John. Happy 21st, thank you. I'm almost a year old. Yes, Clorix, yeah. It's funny. So I am on the phone, but the phone is in my lap. And I'm talking to my parents. They've just sang happy birthday. And they've just sung happy birthday. And now we've been talking for about a minute or two. And I see a state trooper parked in the dark on the side of the road. He pulls out behind me. And I'm on the phone with my parents, and I go, I think I'm getting ready to get pulled over. I don't know why, but I might have to call you all back. And so they were like, oh no. And I said, it's fine. I'm sure it's nothing crazy. So he turned on his lights, pulled me over. Random small highway in nowhere, Kentucky. Yeah, in the shadows, preserving and protecting, Magellan says. Yeah, he's literally just sitting there. It's, it's what time is it now? Probably 11. Oh, you know what? It was about 11:15. It was about 11:15 at night, sitting in the dark on a remote highway. Yeah. Sounds like the signs from the lines from a song. So he turns on his lights. I pull over, tell my parents I call him back. He comes up to the passenger side of the car, and I roll down the window. He's got his flashlight, and he goes, "Where are you going to hurry for?" I go, I have no... How fast was I going? This is literally how the conversation went. The tone and everything. He goes, "I got you going 74 and a 55. And I go, "I am so sorry. I had no idea. I must have been distracted. I was on the phone with my parents. They literally just sang me happy birthday. I got done with a church camp. You could see the drums in the I got the drums in the back seat. I'm sorry. I just didn't even realize it. He goes, no problem. No problem. You got your license? Yeah, here you go. So your car? Yeah. I'll be right back. About a minute passes.
I bet you thought I'd forgotten your Christmas bonus.
Cannonball.
There you are.
$5. Maybe I'll go to the movies by myself.
Thank you, Cannonball.
For your future bail fund.
Sure. About a minute passes. He comes back up to the car. And again, quickly, I just go, I'm sorry. He goes, slow down. Gives me my license, walks away.
You got change?
Oh, sure.
Thanks, Raven.
85.
That was it.
95. $1. Thanks, mister.
He just goes,
to bribe
slow down.
Popo.
Do you think you were driving that fast? I was just driving. I was on a straight highway at 11:15 at night in the middle of nowhere, on the phone, just driving. I typically do not drive fast. I typically don't. Maybe I just wasn't focused on it. I was just driving. And that was it. That was literally it. And so I called my parents back and I told them what happened. And it's funny because I told Miss Fligg and my parents this. I told them after all this happened that story, and my dad was like, well, you know, they were obviously, this guy was probably looking for someone that they were looking for someone that was drinking, maybe smelled weed or something. When they saw that you were none of that. And it was funny, the reason I mentioned the birthday to you all is because it is part of the story in the sense that he got my license. I told him my parents had just sang happy birthday. He takes my license back and he sees it's my birthday. I don't know if that had anything to do with it because he did not say happy birthday. He didn't sing happy birthday. That would have been nice. But Miss Fligg was like, yeah, you tell him, oh, I'm on the phone with my parents. It's my birthday. I played at a church camp. I'm a drummer. Like all the things of, there's no way any of this is true when he sees the date on the license. And, you know, the drums are in the back seat and clean and clear conditions are always tricky. Like, it'd be so easy to calmly go quick on a well-maintained road. I don't know. There was traffic around me. I didn't feel like I was doing anything crazy. Why'd you sound like Brian Regan? I don't know. Can you imagine? I know, Blossom. Can you imagine the cop singing happy birthday? No, slow down and be done. Like, that would have been funny. I would have laughed. But he didn't say anything. He just literally just goes, slow down. You haven't had your tires redone or anything lately? No, my aunt had issues once when her husband changed tires on her truck and her speedometer showed a different speed. No. Well, we had one tire replaced, but nothing crazy. No, listen, I might have been, and I will tell you, and I told this to my parents after the fact, when I was driving after this, it was actually very difficult to go 55. I was having to let go of the gas pedal to go 55. Like, I was like, this is tough. This road doesn't want me to drive 55. So here's part of the story too, and I told this to Miss Fligg, and I told him to my parents. It has cruise control. It does. Yeah. I don't always use it, Cannonball. But all of those things that I said and did, you know, I said, I'm sorry. Told him what was going on. Very honest, very transparent. You know, you see these videos online of people who won't show police officers their driver's license. They say, I don't have to give you my name. I don't have to give you my license. Or they'll put a piece of paper up on a window that says, I don't have to do any of those things. I don't have to show you my registration. I don't have to show you anything, and this is why. And I just told my parents and Miss Fligg, I was like, you know, if you're just not an asshole, you'll probably be fine. Like, can I have your license? Here it is. Is this your car? Yes. I'll be back in a minute. And he was literally like, he even said, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. He said that walking away. It's not a big deal. I waited for a minute. If I had been a jerk, that whole experience would have been worse for both of us and lasted 100 times longer. Because I knew. I was like, okay, he said he got me going 74 and a 55. The whole time he's there, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, he's probably going to let me go, right? Maybe, hopefully. I'm not trying to, intentionally do anything wrong. But however, it took time. How about that quote walk? It took time for him to leave the side of the road, turn around, and pull me over and do all this. Usually when that's the case, they don't do that to just let you go. Right? Like, they don't typically move from their comfy spot, pull you over, have the conversation, get out in the rain, just to go slow down and get back in their car and go do their own thing and do all that again. But yeah, and I told my parents, it's just literally the easiest way to handle that is just to be nice. I just don't understand why that's so difficult. John said, no, he pulled you over, probably weren't speeding, and wanted to see if you were drunk and sketchy looking, running drugs. If he really wanted to just let you go, he wouldn't have run your ID. If he really wanted to, he wouldn't have run your ID. Oh, interesting, John. Interesting. Got out of a serious ticket once by telling the truth and apologizing and just bracing for impact. Well, that's what I was going to say. The whole time he was doing this, I'm thinking maybe he'll let me go. And then I'm thinking, if he doesn't, if he says, okay, here's your ticket, I wouldn't have been upset about the ticket. I would have been upset that the money I made from my gig would have been counteracted from the ticket. And the whole thing would have been a waste. That's what I would have been upset about. This whole night would have been useless if I'd gotten a ticket. And it's funny because my parents were like, did you have a good birthday? And I was like, well, it's better now that he didn't give me a ticket. Unless you have some old bench warrant for a ticket you forgot about, you can't ever talk your way out of trouble, but you can talk your way into it, John says. You can talk your way into it. Saw a video of someone who was saying his name and something else as he's rolling down his window before he got to a stop, and when the officer asked those same questions, he said, I already answered. I think I saw those too, Renaissance, or that video too.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Bryce, good evening. Bacon says, wrong. I write 80% warnings to 20% tickets on a normal day. How about that, Bacon? So, Bacon, it literally doesn't matter if you pull someone over. Like, to me, it seems like if you pull someone over, it's because you felt like you had a pretty good reason that something was wrong. He saw you're not drunk, had no warrants, have a clean record. That was a big... So Gumbo says have a clean record. And I told that to Miss Flig. I was like, when they ran my ID, they're literally going to see nothing on there. And that's probably when he was like, oh, come on. This guy's got nothing. In Kentucky. Gregory, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on behalf of others. I'm simply going to say, for me personally, I was nice and honest. So I think that also didn't hurt. Cannonball said, I've gotten a ticket both times I've ever been pulled over. My sister, on the other hand, not one after 3 stops. Interesting. A lot of stops would be infinitely quicker and smoother if you just cooperated, Renaissance says. Cannonball says, can I do a different video for tonight? I'm out of my temporary sad phase and don't want to submit a sad video. Yes, Cannonball. And Cannonball, I'm so sorry for your loss. And yes, I understand you might not want to deal with that. I understand. Yeah, just DM me. I'm glad you're out of your temporary sad phase because I know it's tough. Trust me. Bacon says, I'm affecting change, slowing you down. I don't care about writing a monetary ticket. That's good, Bacon. I love that attitude. I love it. I wonder if others feel the same way. Magellan says, mid-story short, I fell asleep and hit a parked car at 1 a.m. Christmas morning. 2 years ago, I'd worked a long day Christmas Eve, and I was, in fact, driving home from having a single drink at a bar with a friend who always has a hard time around Christmas. Was honest and respectful and probably a little concussed from the airbag, and I still feel fortunate to this day that the officer didn't push the one drink honesty and let me be picked up by my brother instead of spending Christmas in the tank. Yeah, you're lucky, Magellan. On live PD, when they stop cars for broken light, 10 reminder stuff, most of the time there is a warrant. Gumbo says, I would agree with that. There usually is a warrant. Or suspended license. That's true too, Gumbo. A lot of times suspended license. Yeah, Bryce, we got a line of thunderstorms earlier. We had some really bad rain and wind earlier. But luckily everything's okay.
Guys.
What's up, Driftwood?
Big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
What's going on, Driftwood? Renaissance says, when a neighbor called the police on me for noise a decade ago, they ran my name to dispatch and it came back, we have no information on that person on our system, and the officer said, have a good day. It's funny. It's funny. So anyway, I thought you all would get a kick out of that story because I honestly don't remember the last time I was pulled over.
Wait, where are you going? Alaska! It's faster if you drive.
Evening, Jake. Indiana got pummeled this afternoon. Yeah, I think what you all got is what we got. It was pretty bad at times. I mean, it was pretty crazy. I mean, I really don't remember the last time I was pulled over. I mean, I remember a couple times, but they were 30 years ago. I mean, one time we were coming home from a drum corps show or marching band show or something, and we took an exit in the middle of nowhere looking for a Waffle House, and we got pulled over. And rolled down the window, and the guy said, I think I did a U-turn. I think I had this problem. I think I did a U-turn because we were at an exit. We realized there was no food, and I ended up we get pulled over, and the guy was like, y'all been drinking? And I just laughed because even then I didn't drink, and I thought it was funny. And I said, no. And he was like, well, what's going on? And I said, we're looking for a Waffle House. We realized there's nothing here. And I was like, is there a Waffle House close? He was like, not around here. And I said, okay. He said, all right, be careful. And that was it. Looking for a Waffle House at night, straight to jail. What do Kentucky have fun to do in the summer? Stay inside in the air conditioning and play Flight Sim, Bryce. It gets hot here, Bryce. Blossom says, I hate Zoe. Who's Zoe? Thing about your ID being run is there's no record of anything except for your ID being run. Yeah, I was curious about that. If my ID was run, is that now in their system that it got ran? Is that something that's, I mean, Bacon would know that question. Bacon, when someone has their ID ran, like mine, is that now something that other officers would see his ID was recently ran? Or is there something where it's associated with pulled over for speeding, and like, is there something where when they see that pulled over speeding, no warning, no ticket, let go, something like that? It's not a huge deal, but say you get pulled over, a cop might see you've been pulled over and ran many times, and then you might have a higher chance of not getting a warning. Sure, yeah, I get that. If you don't have any tickets, you can often get them deferred, Driftwood says. Okay. In our state, there is no record of that, Bacon says. If you get a citation or warning, then it could be searched in a system. There you go. I wonder what the Kentucky state is, or system is. Hear that, John? In Bacon State, no record of IDs being ran. Jake said, last time I got pulled over, I rolled the stop sign leaving the sheriff's office. After I got off work, the officer admitted to me the next day he was hunting for drunks. I don't think that's a big thing to admit. I mean, they're obviously going to look for that. Oh, you're talking about Jake's sound effect, Blossom. I see. Raven said, years back, a friend of mine had just a bad breakup with her boyfriend and had no ride home. This was just before Uber became a big thing, so I decided to drive her home. Issue was, I didn't have my license, and I didn't have my lights on. I got pulled over. I have to slam my brakes to keep from rolling back into the poor officer's car because mine was manual shift. After some explaining, apologizing, and bracing for impact, officer said to pull off into a nearby empty parking lot, gave my friend a crash course in driving manual, his words, and turned my darn lights on, and then walked. There you go. I was direct for Sid, Bryce. I don't know what the star is. We were direct out of Nassau, but St. Maarten, I don't know yet. I was able to get my first ticket off my record because I was under 21 and took an 8-hour class and the courthouse. So I had a speeding ticket when I was probably 20. I know where I lived at the time, so I was probably around 20, and it was right by the airport. It sucked because the road, for those that know Kentucky, the road by the airport is a 55, but for some reason it turns to a 45 in a random place, and I didn't realize that, and the guy pulled me over and goes, you know how fast you're going? I said 57 and a 55. He goes, I got you going 61 and a 45. And I said, there's no way that's a 45 back there. He was like, yep. And it is. I've seen it now, and I still see that sign, and I get irrationally angry from knowing that they randomly drop people to 45 there. And he gave me a ticket, and I ended up doing a class that was 2 hours to not get the points added. Possibly helped that I had a cute little white dog in my car who thought the cop was cute. It's hilarious. Yeah, me too, Blossom. John said if you're going to be a dick to a cop, you better be sure you're 1,000% in the right. With video evidence. Still doesn't mean you can't be arrested and charged. But like in all of life, things can be a lot easier if you're just nice. Yeah, and even if he had given me a ticket, okay, I couldn't argue with him because I was on the phone. I didn't even have it up to my head. It was on my lap. I couldn't argue with him because I didn't know how fast I was going. I just didn't know. We have a headwind? Why do we have a headwind? Our speed on this sucks. Let me look here. Hold on. Why do I not have... Oh, I forgot a whole... No, I didn't. I did forget one thing. I'm just trying to figure out why I have nothing time-wise in here. I don't have a time like I usually do. So I don't know when we're arriving. Gotta love those stupid speed changes. You gotta know they do it on purpose to pin people. I'm sure it's for safety reasons, but it's when the cops park there. A lot of times speed is set by road engineers, like there's less shoulder, major intersections. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's before an intersection. But it's an intersection where I have to merge with other traffic, and I don't want to be too slow merging with that traffic. Thanks, Raven, with the headwind information. I was with a friend, Renaissance said, when he was pulled over once, and when he was asked if he knew how fast he was going, he said, I do, but you probably know it's better, so tell me. Or know it better, so tell me. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't argue with him. I was just honest. I was like, I have no idea. How fast was I going? Got pulled over by my uncle, Bryce says. I was driving in my wheelchair 5 miles in a 25-mile zone. He was messing with me, Bryce. We gotta do videos. We have 5 videos tonight. Cannonball has direct messaged me a different video, then Blossom, then Walk, then Nerd, then John. Let's go. Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh, God. Oh, New California law states when being pulled over in a traffic stop, the cop must tell you the reason before asking any questions. Huh. I mean, this guy kind of did that. He just said, what are you in a hurry for? That completely threw me off. I wasn't ready for that. What are you in a hurry for? And I was like, how fast was I going? And so that was pretty much the beginning of the conversation. It wasn't a, do you know why I pulled you over? Yeah, I mean, he kind of did that. Kind of. What are you in a hurry for pretty much tells me. All right, Cannonball's first.
On February 22nd, 2020.
So Cannonball has submitted a video on topic. Here's the fastest arrest of a sovereign citizen ever.
An officer conducted a traffic stop for excessive speed and an obstructed license plate.
What's this?
Looks like California to me. Wait, Bryce! Bryce says poor Reds. Bryce, did they win? Hold on. They won! Bryce, listen to me, Bryce. Hold on. Bryce, we are one game out of the wild card. Poor Reds. We're one game out of the wild card. We're one game back from the Padres. Poor Reds. They're 4 over 500. I went to the Reds-Cubs game in Chicago. Poor Reds, Happy says. Listen, first of all, seeing a game in Chicago is awesome. Wrigley is awesome. They're not poor Reds. They're doing great. Sure, the cops with gusto, Magellan says. Bacon says, usually hi, Deputy Baconator with the sheriff's office. Reason I pulled you, I love that you say that. Reason I pulled you over is you were going a little fast back there. Can I get your license, registration, insurance card? Yeah. Magellan says Cubs are going to win the Central. Y'all can just give up. I mean, it's still very early. We're not even at the All-Star break, right? Here we go. Florida, John said.
Morning, Deputy Regan St. John's County
Morning.
Sheriff's Office. 2 reasons I'm stopping you. 1, Pine Island, speed limit's 25. You were going 36.
Do you see what he just did? Did you see what he just did? He told her why he pulled her over. He didn't say, do you know why I pulled you over?
1, Pine Island, speed limit's 25. You were going 36. Okay.
I don't know what she
That's
said.
still 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. It's 25.
I will say, going 36 in a 25, that's a little stretch. It's stretching a little, right? I mean, it's not like you're blazing through an area if you're going 36 miles an hour. It still sucks. I know, I get it. But that's a little bit of a reach.
That was not 25?
So, I was going at 35.
So that's 10 over. You just told me that you're going 10 over the posted speed limit. Yes, you did. You said you're going 35, right?
Yeah, but I said
that's a 25. No, ma'am. The whole thing's 25. The other issue is your license plate cover is illegal. You can't have a tinted license plate cover over your license plate. Before I ask for any documentation, are there any weapons in the vehicle? Guns, knives, hand grenades, tomahawk missiles. Okay, I need your driver's license.
So that's interesting. They asked if there were any weapons in the vehicle. My guy didn't ask anything like that. Bacon says 10 over is where I start looking at cars. 9, you're fine. 10, you're mine. This was 11. Only 1 tomahawk. Yeah, I was never asked if there were any weapons.
Registration proof of insurance from you.
Okay. Can I just go to my job?
No. I need your driver's license, registration proof of insurance.
Okay.
Also, I was not asked for registration or insurance.
I'm not driving.
You're not?
I'm traveling.
Stand by.
I would be... Did you hear what she just said? I'm not driving, I'm traveling. I would just collapse. When Miss Flig and I watch these shows, she just says, I don't understand how they can be so patient. And I'm sure Bacon deals with this. I don't understand how these officers can be so patient. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. I'll be back with you. Oh, now I'm on this side of the car.
Are you serious?
Get out of the car.
Oh my God.
I love it. Do you see how what just happened? We were going to spend 30 minutes on this video. Do you see what just happened? She did that, and now he's around an opening door, and everything has changed. She didn't have to. He knew you're a drummer, wouldn't know which end the weapon goes which. Is that what it was, Icarus? A drummer. This is also why you keep your mouth shut, John says. She lost any chance of arguing the speeding in court. She said she was going 35, not 37. Right.
Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious, Driftwood. I've been waiting for you all day. Well, I got here as fast as I could. That's hilarious. I haven't seen the Sovereign thing, though. I've only seen the...
42 guys. I got one secured so
I'm
far.
not driving, I'm traveling.
Sir, I'm really on my way to work.
Is that a Sovereign thing?
She advised she was traveling, not driving.
That's not a Sovereign thing, is it? That is? Oh, okay. All right, sorry.
All right. Well,
So what does that? How does that make it Sovereign?
You were told to give me your license during a lawful detainment for a traffic violation, multiple traffic violations.
So that's what that is? I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I am not as privy to what's going on. So if they say I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Traveling means they're sovereign?
You advised you were not going to give it to me, and that you're not driving, you're traveling, while you're sitting in the driver's seat of this vehicle, operating on the highways of Florida. All right? Do you have any questions for me?
I gotta make one phone call, sir.
I've seen that, Bacon.
I have to make a
Absolutely not.
I have to call
Nope.
I
Do you have a
know
driver's license?
that.
Are you suspended?
No.
No to which one?
I have to make a phone call, sir.
Okay. Walk back to my car. Nope. Going to tow your car as well.
Nope. Gonna tow your car as well. Boy,
Do you have any
his
weapons on you guys?
cop's not messing around, is he?
Anything's going to poke me, stab me, stick me?
No.
Do you have any narcotics on you?
No.
You're going to go and get checked when we get down to the jail. If there's anything on you, it becomes a felony when we get to the jail.
I don't have anything on me.
Okay. Lean up against my car, put your forehead on that glass.
I will say she is being pretty
more
complacent. Is that the word? Like, she's not really fighting it. She's like, all right, I guess I'm just doing this. She said her thing, realized it didn't work in her favor, and compliant. That's the word, not complacent. Compliant is the word. Thank you.
Is there anything that
I was
I need to know
close.
about?
No, sir.
Okay.
I mean, she said it. She realized she made a mistake, and now we're doing this.
You going to give me a first name or anything? Have a seat.
Crazy Jake.
4262 Johns. I found my driver in front.
All right, John.
She is very much suspended.
Makes
I
sense.
recall.
So she has a suspended license? Is that what he said? She's very much suspended. Does she have a suspended license? That doesn't help her case. Like Gumbo said, it's usually a suspended license or something like that. Ooh, baseball bat. Honk honk. Sound like Eric the actor, John.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
I heard that.
Just 36 in the 25. Not the end of the world. License plate cover.
Searching the car, don't you need a permission or warrant for that? Not when they have reasonable cause to check. Once you've committed a crime, they have the right to search your car. And the crime was already committed.
Not the end of the world. Actually, I was going 35. Okay, so you admit you're going to... Okay, I need driver license proof for insurance. I need...
The suspended license, the reasonable cause? Well, the crime was speeding, right? I mean, and I'm sure Bacon can answer all this. My understanding is they can find a reason to cite you for anything if they really, really want. They can, like he said, the license plate tint cover that was on there made it hard to read. I mean, there were reasons for the pullover. That if it was a suspended license, that's just another charge. So at that point, that gives them right. If a crime has been committed, they have the right. Also, Gumbo's right. He's going to tow the car, so he has to inventory of the car, I guess.
Your driver's license, registration, insurance. I'm not going to ask again. Give me your driver's license. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Walk around the car, get out.
He laughs.
Lovely. Was she coming here to work or something?
Well, I lit her up there, and then she slammed on the brakes, turning here real hard. And she's like, "Can I just go to work?" I'm like, "No."
No.
Oh man.
So, but we pulled her over recently. Luckily, in the same vehicle. So I just looked at the vehicle. Oh, she's in the medical field. That's super comforting. Jesus. They let delusional people provide medical care.
Somebody's got to do the labor.
But I already got a tow truck on the way, so I just expected her to resist getting out of the car, and then she didn't.
No,
so.
she does. Exactly. He said I expected her to resist. She didn't.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I think so.
John says you can only search a car when they're arrested and taken to jail, car for impound, or if they see the drugs on the console or give you consent. Speeding doesn't give them the right to search your car on its own. Bacon says this would likely be a search incident to arrest, probably arrest for hindering or similar. Gumbo is also correct. Here, that's probably what it is, John. They're doing it for the towing, I guess.
She's like a home health care nurse. That's terrible.
Oh, that's not.
It's not the same
That's
thing.
not really a
Yeah, it's not the same thing, but
caregiver.
Somebody's got to do it, man. They do important stuff.
But they are checking her purse and everything. I guess with it being towed, they have to, I guess.
Traveler's information.
TDLSR, second or subsequent, and refusal to ID. Not driving. It's been a minute since I had somebody pull the "I'm not driving, I'm traveling."
I've never had that.
Up here, we got a couple like frequent sovereigns. She's got a social security card on her. She believes in that. She's not a driver's license.
So she doesn't even have her license?
Oh, it is super suspended, dude. She's got like 9 or 10 suspensions on it.
9 or 10 suspensions.
Non-payment. So she keeps getting tickets.
All for non-payment.
She doesn't believe that the laws apply to her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think there should be, like, you know how there's HTO? There should be one that's STO, sovereign, traffic offender. So every time they get stopped, it's a felony. Eventually they'll learn.
I mean, if you've been suspended 9 or 10 times, and the fact that she's still driving, that's crazy.
Driver's licenses are required. Driving is a privilege, not a right.
It's true.
All right. No drugs. Yay.
Yay.
She got like 4 different purses in this purse. Yeah, there's nothing in here, so I don't care about that.
I'll wait on your tow truck.
Captain, that's funny.
How you clock me at 30?
That Deputy Frank is pretty awesome.
Stalker dual, front antenna.
But I don't understand that. I was already.
I didn't ask you to understand it. I told you.
I didn't ask you to understand it.
Okay. That's fine. Your citation will say what the speed was.
She would plead no contest and be sentenced to 180 days of probation and 10 hours of community service. I mean, I guess yes, but I'd be more interested in the fines that she has to pay.
Along with driving with no license and your charges for resisting. The speed limit that you don't believe in because you don't think you need a license.
I mean, I don't know if she didn't believe it. She said I was going 35. I think she thought it was a 35. I don't think she didn't believe in going the speed limit. She thought she was going the speed limit. I bet Driftwood. Second video of the night is Blossom. Blossom, different video, says this drummer is nuts. Okay. Have we seen this? Have I seen this? Have we seen this? This looks familiar. No, I haven't seen it. It's only 2 weeks old. Does it say where this is? Archie Williams High School in California. Where is Marin, California, or Marine, M-A-R-I-N? I wonder if it's close to Chino Hills. They have some good drummers. Morning, Bronco. Here is Blossom.
We're sorry, guys. Today we have the spirit of radio.
Yeah, a good dance tune for everybody out there that wants to start dancing. Get it. Near the bay, okay. Get it. Get it, bass. Bass guitar killing it too. This has got to be this drummer's dream that he gets to play a Rush tune in a live band. She needs to be more aggressive. It's too gentle. It's too gentle. You got to be more aggressive with this. The bass guitarist is doing great. I love the bass guitar part. I love the mismatched drums. It's just perfect. He's playing the bells. I love it. Yeah. He's playing the bells. That's so good. Oh, I know, Blossom. There's a lot of people that listen to him for the first time, and they're like, there's no way this is 3 people. Yeah, your honesty. I'm about halfway done with Getty's new book, his biography, autobiography, whatever. It's pretty powerful if you read that kind of stuff. He spends a whole chapter talking about how his parents met in Auschwitz. Yeah, both of his parents were in the Holocaust and went from concentration camp to concentration camp. It was very difficult reading. Like his mom has so much of an accent. For those that don't know, the reason his name is Geddy Lee is because his real name is Gary. But his mom had such an accent that when she would come out and get him from playing with his friends, she'd go, Geddy. And his friends thought she was saying Getty. And he legally had his name changed to Getty instead of Gary. Yeah, it's yeah. But just hearing the stuff that they went through, like there was one part he was talking about where his mom was so sick from like typhoid or something, whatever, tuberculosis, whatever disease they had in the concentration camps, that if you were sick, they just killed you. So when they would do roll calls in the morning, his grandmother, her mom, would hold his mom up for attendance because she was so deathly ill. And the only reason she survived is they made friends with one of the Nazi nurses. And they were able to get antibiotics to get her healthy. John. Stick flip. This is, again, just a dream for these kids to be able to play Rush live. There you go. Guitar solo. Dude, these kids are killing it. Look at this. He's feeding off of it. Everybody yelling. Get it. The piano. What a great riff. Do 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 do. What's up, Bliss? That was great. These kids. That's too cool. I bet they just look at them smiling. How can they not love that? It's just cool. Good for them. Good for them. It's too cool. Kids getting to play that kind of music. But yeah, reading that book was crazy powerful. Walk is next. Walk says, time for some more fearless flyers. Magellan, you have to do it with a waffle redeem at the beginning of the stream because they always go so fast. It's part of the waffle redeems. If you click on the waffle icon below chat, you'll see where it says video redeem for 1,000 waffles. That's what they've done to do this. Here's Walk. Ooh. All their guitars are on stands. Speaking of guitars on stands, our guitar player last night, his strap came off the guitar, his new guitar, and it fell and bent the cord and kind of scratched the top of the neck. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it happened right as we were getting ready to start after the dance contest, so he hadn't been playing for like 10 minutes while I was playing. And he put his guitar back on, and it just went right to the floor. But yeah, now these guys don't have to worry about that because their guitars are on stands. That has to be such a weird sensation. John, don't you think it would be a weird sensation to play guitar and not have it hanging off your shoulders? Don't you think that would be weird? Oh, I thought it was going to be my theme for a second. I thought it was my theme. That's my song. What are they doing? Look at that no bass drum head on the front. Oh my gosh. It's really close. Like one note off. They don't go to the note above. Such a good drummer. Look at those ghost notes. Jiggity-buck. Yeah. It is not Idris Elba. It is not. do wish this video showed more of the drummer. It's been a lot of guitar coverage. He's too good a drummer to not be on the screen at least 70% of the time. There you go. Now you can do it like that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, like they could have done that. Just keep him somewhere. Groovy tune. Nerd is next. What's Nerd got? Oh, this will be good. Snoop Dogg rates British and American food. This is going to be fantastic.
The gin and juice. And what you do is you pour the remains in a bowl until it starts to fizzle. And once it fizzles, then you know it sizzles. And now you're for shizzle. And let it drizzle. See that drip? What that sound like?
That
in the
drip.
bathroom.
That drip.
What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Big Snoop Dogg, and this is Snack Wars on Lad Bible. And today, we trying snacks from the U.S. and the U.K. Yep. As we look up under the magic hotel room.
Look at all the people in the reflection. Toxic waste.
These ain't real. They're not. But I choose these every day, all day. This is the the UK version of Skittles. Y'all make them a little different than we do. This is cute. I like the way that broke off. That was tight. That was cute. Toxic waste. Green sour candy.
He's gonna hate it.
See, y'all gotta make this easy to open, man. I'm an old ass man. See, I gotta bite it like I'm in the 3rd grade. I'm gonna try this.
It's funny, Magellan. He's gonna hate it. Wait for it. Every time.
Let me see how long it's gonna last. As good as a mother, but how long?
I come to get you.
How long can a good thing last? That's good.
I don't know what the sound effect is, John.
Oh, it got real sour.
There it goes.
Oh, wow. Oh, goddamn. Oh. Oh. It's super sour. I can't eat as many as these.
I think it's fridge. It might be fridge, John.
I like better because it goes sour, super sour. And now it's like, We're going to try out the next thing on this Snack Wars. Brought to you by
Lad Bible.
Lad Bible.
He didn't know.
Not the Holy Bible, but Lad Bible. Let's lift up this room service breakfast menu tray. And as you see, we have some bullshit on this side that I'm definitely not gonna try. Look like a biscuit with jelly and a whole bunch of butter in it.
I mean, why wouldn't you like that,
our
though?
version of biscuits with jam and cream.
Y'all play too much.
Y'all play too much.
Because I don't like all that stuff gushing in my mouth like, yeah.
They are really good.
I know. You do that.
Yeah, you do that. I'm having the Krispy
I don't like
Kremes.
Krispy Kreme donuts. And I hate to say it because, they're a big staple in our community or whatnot, but this ain't my style. But over this, I'd have to say they are. We're going with the USA on this one, buddy. USA. 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 USA.
Oh, I know, Magellan. That's great.
They're soft as a muck. They're super soft. No, I should try that, right?
Gin and juice.
Give me a cup.
Give me a cup.
Give me a goddamn cup, Jimmy. We're playing. There's one right behind you.
Look, they're going to do it.
Talk us through what you're about to do here, Sneak.
He's going to dip it in gin and juice.
In the UK, there's a biscuit, some jam, and some butter. Breakfast in the USA.
True. Renaissance, you're right.
Juice. And what you do is you slowly You pour the remains in a bowl until it starts to fizzle. And once
He's
it
got a
fizzles,
can of
then
gin
you
and
know it
juice.
sizzles. And now you're for shizzle.
For shizzle.
And let it drizzle. See that drip?
5.9%.
That's
Almost non-alcoholic, John.
In the bathroom. And then what you do is you take a Krispy Kreme fresh donut, slippery and wet.
It's gonna be awful.
You dip him.
This is
in the
awful.
gin. Let him come off. Bang. When the last drip drop, you're supposed to get it. Bang. Now get him. Now that's breakfast, USA style. Gin and juice with a donut.
I bet it is driftwood.
Voila. Let's see what we have up under the magic frying pan.
He's gonna eat the flaming hot. Oh! Never mind. Oh, that's
So what's
why.
what you got there?
He's competing.
Snoop Dogg rap snacks.
He's competing.
Try one. Matter of fact, pass them around to all y'all. Pass them around. Everybody try one. You don't even want to let the bag go. Go ahead, maintain them. Run the bag then, dog. If it's your run it. It's your bag, run it. I'm trying to see the pecking order around here. Who run the bag?
Scampy. It said Scampy snacks.
What did it smell like?
It's shrimp.
It's too strong.
It's those shrimp
like,
fries. I've had things like that. It's an acquired taste, man.
It's like we got some of these in America. I forgot what they call. They look like these
combos,
but they don't smell like those. Yeah, cheese whiz, right? Cheese its?
No.
Cheese ain't.
Nope.
These are cheese ain't.
Those are not Cheez-Its. Those are combos.
This is a cute bag, though. On some real talk, it's a nice, healthy bag. It's a lot of fries in there. The flavor is amazing if you like this flavor. I particularly don't like the flavor because it threw me off. I'm not used to that. But I tell you one thing about them wrap snacks.
He knows what he likes.
When they come back here, it ain't even gonna be enough to fill this bag up. We're back with more Snack Wars, brought to you by Lab Bible. What could be up under this
2 minutes
room
left
service?
before John's video.
Let's take a look. Oh wow, y'all made it tough on this one. This right here, childhood, 70s.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Punch.
Oh yeah, Hawaiian Punch.
This right here, Earn Brew. Look like somebody lifting weights on there. This look like an energy drink.
So that's the national drink of Scotland.
Oh, Scotland, Ireland. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like a fizzy drink.
He said Scotland, Ireland? Scotland's not a city in Ireland.
I respect y'all because I love the way y'all been treating me for years. And I like y'all. I really do. Let me see how much I like y'all. I'm real sensitive about this machine of mine. I just don't put any kind of gas and oil in it.
A little sip.
Imitation orange soda.
Imitation orange soda.
Natural and artificial flavor.
Is that Private Pile?
That's what this is. Hawaiian Punch still the same.
Yeah, I'm sure it hasn't changed.
You've been with me my whole life. I miss you too. I've been selling gin and all kinds of shit. I ain't forget about you. I'm gonna tell Jimmy to make a gin and Hawaiian Punch. All right? Cool? What's up? We good. I chose you.
4-0 U.S.
We're going with that Hawaiian Punch Team USA. Let's go.
And the USA won.
Shocking.
Whoa, whoa, bang, bang.
Shocking that Snoop would go 4-0. Final video of the night belongs to John.
Stopped smoking yesterday.
John says bonus points for Sam. Huh? Bonus points for Sam. Oh my gosh.
Mission secret. Is it safe?
Okay. CD.
A wizard is never late. Frodo Baggins. Nor he is early. He arrives precisely when he needs to.
His hat is off.
I am a servant of the secret fire. Wielder of the flame of Anor. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Ujar. It shall not pass. It shall not pass. Fly, you fool.
Sam's struggling. Oh my gosh.
Hi. And some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? They do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment.
Penguin, thanks for the raid. Welcome. Have you seen this Lord of the Rings, Penguin? They all play guitar. Penguin, hope you all had a good night. Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Darkness took me, and I strayed out of thought and time, and I wandered far on roads that I will not tell.
This is really crazy.
And every day was as long as the life age of the earth. I felt life in me again. I've been sent back until my task is done.
They're really doing a good job of getting the mouth to line up, too, with what the words are saying. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, I'd like to see that one, too, John. The Harry Potter one. Huh. Wow. My goodness. We had some really good videos tonight. I have to give you a winner before we do some Geo. I need to also see how much time we have left, because we'll see how much we might have other time. Cannonball did the Cops video, which was good. Blossom did the Rush video, which was really good. Walk did Fearless Flyers, which was good. Nerd did... what did we just see? What did we just see? Before John. I've already lost my train of thought. What was it? What did Nerd do? Snoop. My gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't think. And John just did that one. What video would I watch again? Probably John's. Thought the song was good. I think they're getting way better with the AI. John, you're the winner. Be careful. John's flying a little too close to the sun. The good news is John has 6 wins that he can get before the reset at the end of July. No, it's not 7. No, it's 6 because we're doing June and July, and it'll be about 6 weeks. So it's like 1 a week. That's what we did last time. Last year when we did this, we did 6. Thank the 7 old gods. Yes, thank the 7 old gods. Or thank me. Either one. Whatever you want to do. Whichever one, John. Okay, give me a second. Let me turn that down. It's really loud. Which old god is playing? All right, I'd really like to see how much time is left, but it's It wasn't showing that. I don't know why. Okay, I mean, we still have quite a bit of time. Well, I'm not gonna do Gardic show right now. Let me see. I think we've got time. Let's do one trivia murder party. How about it? Give me a second. My stream is stuck a full second behind, and no matter what I do, it won't catch up. Here's how this works. If you want to play along, go to jackbox.tv. You're there on your browser now.
Scheme, all to the moon.
No.
Electrify the boys and girls if you'd be so kind.
This is the correct scene. Okay, you're going to go to jackbox.tv. And you are going to enter the password Z-Rock. Z-Rock. It might take time for somebody to get this. Z-Rock. As soon as one person gets it, I'll show it. It is not Z-R-O-C or Z-R-O-K. I appreciate that somebody got it. It was Clorix figured out it was a Q. I wonder who Magoots is. Magoots? Maybe it's Magellan. All right, if you want to join the audience, you still can win. You can still be in the audience and play and win. And so all you need to do is go to jackbox.tv and put in that password Z-Rock. We are starting. No dictation. We do not want dictation. Arctic already got it as well.
Abandoned building's history.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your room isn't ready yet, so let's play a game of life and death. Only one of you will survive. I'm running a hotel and killing people. I've achieved work-life balance. Okay, first question. Who governs a principality?
No idea.
Use your device to answer the question. I'm talking to you too, audience.
I have no idea.
Almost out of time. And the correct answer is...
Come on.
Who got the question right?
I said Chancellor. Oh my gosh, Driftwood. Well, this is going to be over quick.
The rest of you, it's time.
Driftwood, the only one to get it right.
Doom service! We're at room 113. It's the mind meld. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers.
Well, this sucks because there's only so many, so we're absolutely going to match. There's literally nothing we can do. Come on, Raven.
Now, let's see if there are any matches.
I was gonna go Montana. Anybody go Montana? No one went Maine!
We got mind meld.
Yes, I did not go Montana. We went Maine and no one said it. That's a great start.
Surprise! You're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing.
You're a ghost
you just
now.
might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and can win the whole frickin' game.
Frickin'.
If you're not ready now, you can join the audience whenever. It's like super low pressure.
So Raven, I didn't do Mississippi because I thought somebody would do it because they thought people wouldn't be able to spell it.
I don't even know what to do. So sorry. I've got this song stuck in my
Sean,
head.
what are you getting phone calls late at night for?
According to the Tracy Chapman song, you have a fast car. But what does she have?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know.
Time's running out.
Took 9 seconds, Magellan says.
Who picked this?
Stupid. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this song either.
We're still alive. Follow me.
All right, it's the 4 of us. Come on.
Welcome to room 217.
Come on, give me math. Give me math. Give me math. Give me math.
It's tattoo time. Create a new tattoo on my back by drawing on your device. No. My back. Ooh. Ooh. The process is complete. Now vote for your favorite tat.
Terrible.
The artist with the fewest votes will die.
Wouldn't it be wise for me to not vote?
Vote already.
I don't want to vote. I don't want to give somebody else a vote. I'm not voting.
What did we decide?
Yes!
A tie? Well, I guess it's up to me. You should really consider using a stencil next time.
Driftwood!
I will have my revenge.
Fred Flintstone won. Sorry, Waz. And I think we're only doing one game tonight because we got to do Geo after this. Sorry, Waz. You voted for me? Y'all like the Fred Flintstone? It's hard to do with a mouse.
Makes you think.
Yeah, that was Fred Flintstone. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, we're still alive.
Let's try another one. In the beautiful word slaughter, what's the term for the unpronounced letters GH?
I don't know. I have no idea. I saw the new trailer to the Naked Gun movie, and he says, Liam Neeson says man's laughter instead of manslaughter in the trailer. Man's laughter. It's manslaughter. I missed it again.
It's my old favorite, chalices.
Gosh. Come on.
I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
This sucks. This sucks. There's no way. Way too many of you against me. It's way too many of you against me. I don't know.
To drink from. If you want to survive.
I don't know.
Now let's see what you drink.
Come on. No!
Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Are you telling me that all of you all only picked a total of 2? All of you all only picked a total of 2? And I chose one of them? I'm gonna throw something.
We're here.
Unbelievable.
Players left alive. We'll go to the final round.
I cannot believe
Next
it.
question.
Why were we all drawn to that?
How many Earths could fit inside the sun?
I'm so upset. It's either 2 or 3, right? It's either 2 or 3.
Who picked this?
Yeah, that's what I get for going the wrong one.
Time for consequences. Let's do a spooky handwriting test.
Okay.
The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word, but so will everyone else. Draw a word on the mirror to camouflage Aunt Mildred's. Start writing on that mirror. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from.
It's Mildred.
Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die.
It's gotta be Mildred.
Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up?
Come on!
Aw, you got it. This is my second.
No, I did shadow, and I can't get my mouse to work well. I'm in last. I have $0.
Let's keep moving. My Uncle Jeffrey got an autoplasty because of his giant what?
Absolutely nothing.
Myrtle, not Myrtle.
Almost out of time. Who picked this?
I can't get a single one right. Bliss, it's your turn.
I want to show you something.
This sucks.
This one should be easy.
Okay.
Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. The rules are already on your device. Go, go!
No.
Is it clear that this game is called Rules because you have to follow a bunch of rules? Man, making stuff is hard.
Crap.
Rule time is coming to an end.
Oh, I still won.
Rules out for summer. You lose.
Bliss, tied for last. All right, I should get something for winning that, right? I'm back in the game. $400 for winning. Wait, $500. So Magellan, Renaissance, and Clorix are the last 3 alive.
Let's try another one. Who said, where there is love, there is life?
I don't know. The audience is killing it.
Who picked this?
Who said ABBA?
Follow me.
Who said ABBA? This guy. It was either Gandhi or ABBA.
I'm giving you the
It was either
easiest
Gandhi
gift of
or
all.
ABBA.
A scratch ticket. Scratch and find $3.
All right, Renaissance, good luck. Renaissance, you should go for at least 6. See if you can get 6 for the money. You need the money.
Scratch off even one skull, you die.
Come on, Renaissance, get the money.
Start scratching.
First one? Didn't John miss up on the first one last time? 1 for 1 for Renaissance. 1 for 1.
Scratch some more spots.
2 for 2. Gone!
If you have a losing ticket, come with me.
Sorry, Renaissance. So close.
Everyone can see that the dead players are ghosts, right?
Dude,
I'm not just freaking out.
Clorix and Magellan are killing it. However, the audience is winning.
Let's keep moving. What is the actual name of the painting more popularly known as Whistler's Mother?
Okay. I don't know.
Time's running out.
I know the painting, but I don't know what it's called.
This.
Wow. Magellan gets it. Clorix. Uh-oh.
Come with me.
This could be Clorix.
This lets you protect yourself.
Here we go. Clorix has to type a password and we have to guess it.
With your device. Make it hard to guess. If your password gets cracked,
Make it hard to guess, Clorix. Come on, Clorix.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password.
So, as a team, so if you get a letter right, you need to tell us what letter you found.
If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. Don't be greedy about what
Second letter is A.
Let everyone know.
Come on!
Time's almost up.
You all are terrible.
I thought everyone was good at hacking
Jazz.
these days, but
Clorix.
I guess I was wrong.
Oh my gosh, he's so smart. A J and 2 Z's. A J and 2 freaking Z's. What a jerk.
Let's try another one. Which of these cute fish has a glowing lure growing out of their head?
Oh, it's that thing from one of the... Yeah. It's one of those in that movie.
Who picked this?
We all got it.
Lucky guesses.
Sometimes you feel smart and then you realize, wait, everybody's smart.
Let's keep moving. What's the atomic number for helium?
Walk.
Time's almost up.
I don't remember this, by the way. I'm gonna miss this.
This.
I missed it. So did Clorix and 5 of us.
Time for consequences.
Come on, Clorix.
Heads. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones.
Everybody pick one different.
Slots are death zones.
Everybody pick a different
Go ahead,
one.
everyone else, choose a slot to make it no bueno.
Oh, that's not good. So it's like Plinko. Clorix is Plinko. Drop your chip in the money. Don't drop your chip in the skull. Oh, you shouldn't have gone there.
Bill Nye.
You shouldn't have gone there. Oh, come on.
Why do you do this?
Why would
to
you
me,
do the right
Gravity?
side? He still survives. This game's taking forever. Look at the audience.
Well, this is fun, but I need it to end.
Yes, me
Time
too.
to get serious.
I gotta land this plane.
You've been very resilient, but only one of you can survive
So
this game.
this is something we don't do anything
I
with.
hope you can
This is
hold
up to
your
you two.
breath. Only
You have to
one of
pick
these
a
keys
key
will open the lock to your tank.
to open your lock. Ready, go. Pick the right
So
key
many
to open.
keys to choose from.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Oof, not off to a great start.
Oh, Clorix got it. Gosh, he is so lucky. Open the case.
It's no loser wheel, but it gets the job done. You've made it so far, but can you escape?
All right,
I'm
Clorix.
going to give you a category. Bottom row of the
Don't look at your keyboard. Don't look at your keyboard, Clorix.
Let's see the right answer.
Don't look at it.
You move forward one space.
What
for
a
each correct
joke.
answer.
What a joke, given Clorix that is his opening question.
You're on your way to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If the ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game.
All right, time to get all these right.
Everyone's next
Look at this,
question.
John.
And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up.
I don't remember. I don't think it's any of those.
I'm not sure I saw that film.
Okay, I almost got it.
Let's just call that a fluke.
Raven, you and I are tied.
Punctuation marks.
All of them? This is awful.
Books written by Russian authors.
I don't remember that either, John. I'm back with Raven.
Uh-oh.
Raven, this is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get really ugly. Oh, come on.
Here comes the darkness.
Oh, this sucks.
One of the 7 chakras.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Time is almost up. Those ghosts are closing in on you. Cats in the musical Cats.
I don't know. Oh no. Oh, it's over.
Paris neighborhoods.
This is awful. Look how close Magellan is. Oh, I missed one. I think I'm still catching. I think I'm still alive.
Tables have turned.
Private Pal, thanks for the gift sub to Arctic. There you go, Arctic. Look, I'm not out of it yet. I'm not dead yet.
Metamorphic rocks. Time is almost up.
Clay isn't a rock. Buster, thanks for the follow. Oh no. I'm tied with Raven. Clorix is retaking the lead.
Animals statistically likely to outlive a moose.
I just don't want to die. Can I just stay in the game? Now I'm tied with Renaissance. Now Magellan takes the lead.
Darkness approaches. Where do you think you're going? You need
I just don't want to die.
for your final escape.
Just don't let me die.
And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
You got to be perfect to win, Magellan. You got to be perfect. Which, this is easy, isn't it? Oh, hold on. Driftwood. Did Driftwood just win? Oh, no, that's Bliss. Bliss with the win. What a comeback. Bliss. I thought that said Driftwood. Bliss ends up beating both Magellan and Clorks. Wow.
There's always money in the banana stand.
How about that?
No touching.
What a win. GG Bliss. My gosh.
Not bad, but not good.
We got to do Geo. I need to see how much time we have. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Oh gosh, this is getting close. I didn't realize we were that close. We're gonna have to go kind of quick.
Flickety 0632. Contact San Juan Oceanic Control 118.15.
Oh, John has found where he was running with bricks. There it is. Is that Rocky 1, John? That's why I wouldn't know it.
Bye-bye.
If it's Rocky 1, that's why I wouldn't know it.
San Juan Oceanic Control, Fliggity 0632, flight level 370.
Yeah, that's why I don't know it. I haven't seen that one very often.
Fliggity 0632, San Juan Oceanic Control, radar contact.
Now, Latvia, Kentucky, a farm or a town. Predictions are loaded, we're feeling the pressure. Trust the meta, it's Chad Gasser.
All right, we're going quickly, all right? We're going quickly because I'm going to have to descend soon. If you want to play, click that link that Bacon just did. All we ask is that you don't give any hints or answers in chat. And please don't Google anything, okay? Here we go. Okay, no hints. Don't Google anything. We're probably going to do about a minute on these, so I'll start counting down a little sooner, just so I can make sure that I can do what I need to do for the flight. So it looks like the sun's in the south. Someone spelled printout with 2 R's. Puppy. So again, it looks like the sun's in the south. Oh, sorry, Meta. I have to count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I don't know what this is. I know a lot of you do. It says San Miguel Bulacan? I don't... I saw the green license plate and it made me think Philippines, but I don't think it's Philippines. I think San Miguel would be somewhere in, like, Central America. But then that language there... No, that's definitely not Central America.
0632, San Juan Oceanic Control, expect our nav runway 10.
I think I am going to go Philippines. The San Miguel thing's throwing me off. God, I hope it's not. Does it say San Miguel anywhere? Oh, it's got to be. There's San Fernando. It's got to be Philippines.
0632, San Juan Oceanic Control. Expect Arnav runway 10.
I'm busy. Let him do it. I'm looking at stuff.
0632.
San Jose. I didn't know they had all these sands, so it's got to be Philippines. It has to be. But I don't know where San Miguel is. Did it say Bacolod? Hold on. I think that's where I'm going to choose. I just want to confirm. Did it say Bacolod? No, Bulacan or whatever. All right. Well, I don't know exactly where it is, so I'm just going there. Good guess. Oh, there it is right there. Just right there. And I never saw it. It's fun. Should have just gone Manila and not messed with it. Round 2. The sun is in the west-northwest. West-northwest. So maybe we're in the southern hemisphere? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, no one's getting this.
Legacy 0632, Arnav runway 10. Report ready for descent.
Arnav runway 10, ready for descent. Fligety 0632.
Legacy 0632, Princess Juliana.
Give me a second.
Landing, runway 10.
Princess Juliana, landing runway 10, Fligety 0632.
We'll come back to that. Actually, I kind of need to do this. Hold on. Give me a second. I do need to do this. I haven't looked at anything. 10:19, 31 degrees. 10:19, 31 degrees. It's warm. Yeah, I'll come back to it. Give me a second. 8:13 or 80:13. Okay. Oh. It's not descending because it's not ready. But that's fine. All right. Back to it. Let's keep looking. I'm going to give it 10 more seconds. Get your guesses in. Look at Bacon getting it. I usually do PP, but I don't have the charts, so I didn't enter it. I usually do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. This is rough. If we're in the southern hemisphere, it's a pretty large country. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell if this is... I mean, look at the cacti. Is it somewhere in South America? Originally, I thought like Turkey or something, but not if we're in the southern hemisphere. Blue? I don't... I'm going to go Peru. That said, that sun was in the northern hemisphere.
0632. Descend to 2,600 feet.
That sun was in the northern hemisphere.
Descend
Jared,
to
if you think those are
2,600
Cubans, you got
feet,
another thing coming.
Peru?
I paid $300 for these. I could have got a house in Peru for $300.
Flightity 0632. Contact San Juan Oceanic Control 128.
That was not our fault. Round 3.
Contact St. Juan Oceanic Control 128.65, Flightity 0632. Bye-bye. San Juan Oceanic Control, Flightity 0632, flight level 370.
Sun's in the south.
Flightity 0632, San Juan Oceanic Control, radar contact.
All right, Clorix, thank you. 30 seconds. Sun's in the south. Not that that mattered last time. Ten, 9, it's kind of blue, Bronco. Or no, not blue, that was the last one. It's the rails. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I do not know how anybody would get this. I mean, I can't tell. If we're in the northern hemisphere and it looks like an island and it's French? I mean, I would think somewhere in the Caribbean, but I can't tell. It looks like it says Viva la and then ENP maybe? I don't see that word anywhere. I don't think it's going to be whatever this weird one is. Like, there are some islands that are over here that are French. I mean, I don't think it's going to be anything like that. That's Spanish. Where's the one that's French? There's one that's French. That's not it. There's one somewhere over here. I'm gonna stick with this. I'm sure it's wrong. I'm sure it's wrong. I just don't know what else to do. What was it? Guatemala. No. And I don't see how anybody would know that. No idea.
Look, I don't speak Spanish.
Maybe they know the Carmeta for Guatemala. I do not. Round 4. I guess that sun's in the south. I'm worried about this taking too long. 100 miles. I'm gonna descend. We're gonna go automatic. We're not descending yet, and we're going to. All right, get your guesses in. I gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I thought that was a bear. And 5, 4. Like from a distance, it looks like a bear is getting, like you're in Gatlinburg, getting ready to cross the road. 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. What in the world? How in the world did Bronco? So there's got to be some meta here that I'm unfamiliar with. The license plates are Netherlands, but no one was close. I know some... I mean, I know that that's a Peugeot. Sometimes France has yellow cars. Or yellow license plates. Sometimes France has yellow license plates. Big mountain there. Right? The other choice could be like Andorra if we're right in the mountains. Did I say Gibraltar out loud? I know I thought it. Did I say it? I don't remember. I don't think... Okay, crap. I know I thought it when I saw the mountain, but then I said I didn't... The reason I audibled immediately is because I didn't think Spain had yellow license plates. But I saw the mountain and I thought Gibraltar. But I immediately... My brain said no because of the yellow license plates. Gibraltar is British. That's why there was English. Wow. Rough. Round 5. I can't believe I thought I said it. I said it in my brain. East southeast is the sun, so maybe we're in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, it was behind the parking garage. There's the license plate. $30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. It's a European license plate. I'm just clicking in the middle. The correct answer was Poland. And First Trumpet was really close. What a guess. First Trumpet, that's a fantastic guess. All right, your winner, 'twas not me, 'twas Bronco. How about it, Bronco? GG. Blast him. On the podium in second, Recce third, I was fourth, Bliss fifth, Icarus sixth, PP seventh, Arctic eighth, Cannibal ninth, Commander 10th, and John rounding out the top 19.
Indoors, indoors, indoors.
We gotta go quick. Phoenix, what's going on? Dang, Bittersweet's only 6 miles from me. Jado right below. All right, you got 40 seconds left. We got quite a few waffles. Over 500,000 waffles on no. 22,000 on yes.
Contact Juliana approach 128.905.
Contact Juliana approach 128.905, Fligety 0632. Juliana departure, Fligety 0632. Good day, flight level 253. We have Tango on board.
Fligety 0632, Juliana approach, QNH 1018. Expect the
I have the
RNAV
Sluggo
runway
transition.
10 with the Sluggo transition.
QNH 101.
All right, we ready?
Expect the RNAV runway.
Here we go. We gotta go.
Transition. Fligety 0632.
Oh, nice, Phoenix. That'll be awesome. Be awesome.
Fligety 0632. Cleared.
We're looking for a drum set.
Cross Sluggo at or above 2,600 feet. Cleared RNAV runway 10.
Cleared direct Sluggo, cross Sluggo at or above 2,600 feet. Cleared RNAV runway 10, Fligety 0632.
Well, I think we've had more difficult ones than this. Meta. All right, I'm going to go on and count you down. Get your guesses in because we're going to make these a little quicker. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. It looked like we're close to Waterloo, and I don't know where that is. I also saw the well, that was a sign for Chelsea, but that was an advertisement.
Fligety 0632, contact Juliana Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.
There's Waterloo.
Fligety 0632.
Waterloo's like down here.
Juliana Tower, Fligety 0632, RNAV runway 10.
Okay, a lot of us did that.
Fligety 0632.
All right.
Juliana Tower, wind 070 at
Round 2.
Runway 10 cleared to land.
Runway 10 cleared to land, Fligety 0632.
This place is pretty crazy. I wonder where this is. I like how Bronco knows what this is. I have no idea. No idea. 30 seconds. No drum sets here. No. And I don't know if this is Roman ruins. I would not say that. I probably wouldn't guess that, but I could be wrong. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I have no idea. I don't know where these rock formations would be, where they would do this kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna go Greece. Oh gosh. I would not have gotten Jordan. And I don't see how you all got Jordan. I just don't even know how you would know that's Jordan. I mean, I could see it being Middle East, but the architecture felt weird. This is Petra. What is Petra? I don't know what Petra is. It says Petra. Round 3. This is cool. Dang. This is awful. Twenty seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I think it's in the United States. I'm gonna go Chicago. I've been to this museum. Well, I haven't been to the Field Museum. Let's go Field Museum. I've been to the Art Museum, but not the Field Museum. Let's go to the Field Museum. Oh! Who in the world knows this is New Zealand? Like, PP, Clorix, how do you even know?
You chose...
Is it because all that stuff is New Zealand? All that stuff that we just saw? I wouldn't even know how to do it. Did anybody else choose Chicago? Anybody else? Anybody? 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 No. Yeah, that stuff I was not aware of. Gosh, this is just the worst. Oh, good. We're back? I don't know. Probably not. No, we're not back. We're not back. You think we're there? Maybe a picture of an old drum set. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna look and see what we're doing. Get a quick checkup here. I think we're way too high. I don't think there's any way we make this. I don't know why we're so high. I'm gonna have to go... I'm gonna have to circle back. Because we're way too high. I'll come back. I have to count you down. Exit sign is right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. You get cute. You see a map and you go, that's where I'm going. It's just Moscow. It's just Moscow. Final round. Any drum sets by chance? No. Taller y Museo de Juan Carlos Pallaros declarado. What's that word? Sitio? De interés cultural 100 años en la tradición de la pletere argentina. Legislature el de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires. Castle de Catalunya, Buenos Aires. I bet we are not in Buenos Aires. Bacon guessed too fast. Uh-huh. Counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. We're looking for the Taller y Museo in Buenos Aires. Would that be in gray? Wait, it could be one of these icons. Looks like it's going to be one of these purple. Ciudad Cultural. Didn't we see something like that? Just want to make sure, do we see anything else in purple that could be that? That's what I'm going with. Not in purple. Dang. Don't outguess you? No, you killed it. You killed it. Your winner. This was brutal. This was absolutely brutal. You know who it was not brutal for? Cannonball was almost flawless. Cannonball had almost a 25K. Amazing. Amazing. Cannonball first, PP second, Clorix third, Recce fourth, Bronco fifth, Arctic sixth, First Trumpet seventh, John eighth, Bliss ninth, Driftwood 10th, and I rounded out the top 15. Just dreadful. Just dreadful.
What's your prediction?
We got to figure out how to do this because we were way too high. That's us way back there. That's me way back there. Probably close to St. Bart's.
PC load letter? What the fuck does that mean?
Wow. Were you already landed, Bittersweet? So we need to go direct to Avaki. Just 18 miles away. I'm not going to slow down right now. "50 feet off the ground," Bittersweet said. Wow. Did you have third-party scenery for this place? Jeez. That's awful. Wow. I'm not using third-party scenery for this either. I was curious what it looked like on its own. Is it one of the handcrafted ones? I just know that when we had it in 2020, I had a third-party one that had, like, the people on the beach. Stock scenery looks great. Great, then I'm not going to change it. Might as well. Wow, Flanders, that's crazy. That would be hilarious, Phoenix. Run out there real quick, Cannonball. No, I do not. It's a very expensive plane. I'm just curious. I've activated approach mode. I see approach nav. I'm just curious if it will start descending. Cannonball. Cannonball is going to be on the beach. We'll see if we can see him when we fly over. All right, so that says approach nav. So do we do that? I think that works. I was like, I feel like we're not even moving, but we are. It doesn't even look like it. We're just going so slow. It's because we have a 20-knot headwind. That's why. Like, we're just barely moving. Dang. We are low. continue for a while. It's trying to increase speed because I guess the wind. All right, we're getting close. Yeah, they've added, look at this, they've added some things. They got some buildings over here. A couple of the hotels and restaurants. So for some reason it climbed and increased speed by a ton. So I have to fight that now. So I've completely cut the throttle. That's crazy. I don't know what happened, but just climbed and increased the throttle. Cannonball is on the beach in his plane. I see you on the beach in your plane.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Never touch the ground.
Retard.
Ever.
Retard.
Wow. Jeez. Just so much headwind.
Fliggity 0632, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Fliggity 0632.
Thanks, Shadow. That was just tough with that headwind, and then with, I mean, honestly, with the plane like climbing and increasing speed there at the end was tough. I don't really know why it did that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fliggity Air welcomes you to
this place
here. The local time can be seen on one of the clocks in the terminal and the current weather by looking out the window. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seat rope fastened and keep the aisle clear until we're parked at the gate. The captain will then turn off the fasten seatbelt sign indicating that it is safe to stand. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items since articles may have shifted during flight. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. The next time you get the insane urge to go blasting through the skies in a pressurized metal tube, we hope you'll remember that nobody loves you
and your money
like Fliggity Air.
Look at that. On the beach. Hilarious. Cannonball. Look at that. That's great. On the beach. Well, since all of this is handcrafted in stock, that's a good, I think this is a good choice to have for company routes. Thanks, Phoenix. Yeah, we're leaving Friday. Be back for the stream the following Sunday. buy some routes from here. Nice. Spiker, it's probably a helicopter that's not being modeled. I could be wrong. Yeah, they did a good job. Look at the trees. Pretty cool. So, Clorix, didn't we say that we thought that that was a Juice Goose issue? And the Juice Goose ended up doing an update that fixed multiplayer? We should try it sometime. I don't think it was a sim issue. It might have been a Juice Goose issue. We might have literally picked the wrong vehicle to do hide and seek because apparently it was the reason. Maybe. So we'll have to check and see. I mean, the issue was if you got too far away from your aircraft or your Juice Goose, you couldn't see another character. But I'm not in the Juice Goose now, so you would think that if I get really far away, that I'd still be able to see you. Are you still on the beach, Cannonball? I see you over there. Come with me, Cannonball. Let's see if you disappear. Come over to me. Because there was a point where we were doing this before where when we got so far, they would disappear. And then we saw just a few days later that the Juice Goose made an update that said fixed multiplayer or fixed avatar distance in multiplayer or something. And we're like, wait, is that why we couldn't see people? Jado's doing it too. I see you. Mr. Mixtee's doing it. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's go over to the beach. Because I think if we're going to do it, it does need to be something where I can get around quicker, but you all have time. Oh, I know, Bliss. I know. It would be really cool. Clorix, okay. The stream's about over, but let's just see. Let's see if I can see all of them. We have 3 of them right now. I just disappeared. And you just disappeared. You disappeared for me. Let's wait and see what happens. So it's not a Juice Goose issue if we keep walking. Yes. Wait, oh, I don't know about the poll. The waffles were given out. Yes, the waffles were given out. So I don't see Cannonball anymore. But if I keep walking, Mr. Mixtee and Jado keep coming. Let's see if they disappear, Cannonball. See, the difference is I'm really far from Cannonball's aircraft. But I'm... Oh, there they go. Boom, they're gone. So it's not a Juice Goose issue. When you get too far away from another person's aircraft, you also lose their avatar. That really sucks. It'd be really nice if they would adjust that. I mean, I'm sure they're doing that to keep frames down so they're not trying to model avatars if you're far away from them. But if you're out of your plane, it'd be nice, you know? I want to walk over to this hotel real quick. Just real fast. Looks to be about the distance that would cause you to abandon your aircraft and career. I could see that. Now look, Cannonball is over here now, but you must have slewed, right? Because now I see you. Yeah. So you're back. I see you and your avatar. Can you slew your avatar? No, you can't. I'm running, though. I'm holding shift to run, and it's not like he's running very fast. See him? This is why we didn't want to use this in hide and seek. If I'm going to look around on hide and seek, I need to get a vehicle that can get around quicker. Do you think you could get further based on how big your plane is? No, there's no way. I just wanted to check out the hotel real quick. We had an add-on that had like a little restaurant on the beach. It was really cool. A maintenance golf cart? It'd be funny. Oh no. Are you kidding? I can't get... Wait. Double fence. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, we found a way out. Yay. We found an area. Here's the restaurant, but it doesn't look nearly as good as the one that's in that add-on. There's Cannonball. Isn't this funny? Well, there you have it. I'm not gonna mess around with it anymore. We're done for the night. Hope you all had a good time. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate it. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing challenges tomorrow because it's the last chance I have to do any challenges this week before I leave. I don't anticipate doing anything with it, but we've got to at least try.
Has anybody got a dime? Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
Raven, thanks for the bits. Thank you, Raven. All right, everybody, we're going to go say hello to We Fly Daily.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
We're done. All right, thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you all. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. Have a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you all tomorrow night.
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Fleeting 1976 out.